Moving on in our spring cleaning series here, today we are going to tackle this living room and actually the dining room right behind you guys as well, because it's just one big space. It just makes more sense for me to do it all together. So for part of this spring clean, what we're going to be doing is taking all the covers off of the cushions on my couch, and then I'll spot clean any areas that are like on the actual like armrests and stuff that like, so this is an IKEA couch, it's the IKEA Finola. All the pieces come off, all the cloth material comes off. If I wanted, I could take the entire couch apart and wash it, which is an option, and like I love having that as an option, but I don't want to take apart the couch because that would be a lot of work. So I'm just gonna spot clean on the back, on the actual base itself, but then I will take all the covers off the cushions and throw those in the wash right now, and hopefully I'll have a nice clean couch. This is actually going to be the first time that I do this. I've done it with like one piece here or one piece there, but never like the entire couch, because we moved into this house about a year and a half ago, and so like the last few times that I did the spring and fall cleaning, it wasn't really necessary to, you know, take it apart because it was brand new. But I'm very excited to finally be able to do this, because this is why I bought this couch, knowing that all the covers come off. It was a deal breaker for me to not have any covers that didn't come off. Too many knots. So yeah, I'm very excited to finally get this done. I know like we tend to sit on this side because it faces our TV, and like these three seats get the most use. I think another thing I'll do is rotate the cushions so they get even wear throughout the couch, because like these two spots over here don't get as much wear. This one is where my husband sits. You guys can see like that back cushion is not the same as the others. I think I need to swap that out. I do like rotate it and try to fluff it out, but like I don't know how he sits. He's got like his arm on top of the backrest or whatever and like pushing down on it. It's weird, but yeah, so I'm just gonna rotate the cushions as well, so that, you know, it's getting even wear throughout the entire couch. And then I don't know, I'll like clean the carpet as well. There isn't much that I can do with the rug. It is a washable rug. I just don't have the energy to actually wash it, and like it's tucked underneath the couch, so I need my husband's help to like pull it out completely. So I don't think I can do that, but that is on my list at some point in like the next year. I'll probably add it to like my fall cleaning list for this year, so that I can finally do that. Or if I end up getting like the carpet washer, like my sister and I bought a carpet washer together, but I have very few carpets, so it's predominantly with her. So I might bring that over and then do any spot cleaning. If I do, I will include a video of that. If I don't, that means I just didn't do that. So that could be something I do. Other than that, that's basically it in the living room for spring cleaning. And then for the dining room, I wipe down the dining table pretty much every week. However, I don't clean the chairs. So I think what I'm gonna do, and I have like those cushions on the chairs, I think for spring cleaning, I'm gonna vacuum those and like wipe the backs of the chairs, because it has like a pretty pattern on it, but that pattern can collect dust. So I wanna clean that up as well. And then in the kitchen deep clean, I was talking about how I have another cabinet in the dining room for like where I keep dishes that I use when I'm hosting. So I think I will also take the stuff out of there and wipe those shelves and then put everything back in there as well. So that's pretty much it for the living room and dining room, because everything else is in good shape. There isn't really anything else that I don't do on a monthly clean or a weekly clean. So yeah, let's get started.
You in my life, I feel trapped inside your cage, and you threw a key away, and there's just no escape. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're doing to me. So don't call me up, don't ask to stay, but even if I ask you, you're gonna do it anyway. Swore that you change, at least that's what you said. But maybe this is my fault. You keep messing with my head, messing that you never lied to me, telling me that you cared. But now the truth is plain to see. You never cared about me.
So for spot cleaning, this is what I'm using. It's the Eco Max Laundry Stain Remover. This thing is amazing. I have been using it for a few years now, and all I'm gonna do is just spray this down wherever I see like a stain or a spot, and then wipe it off or like scrub it, like rub it, just with a cloth. You can use any kind of cloth. But no, this thing actually works, and it's like super clean. It doesn't have any crazy ingredients or chemicals or smells, which is one of my favorite things, because a lot of cleaners have a smell that give me headaches. This one does not, and if you have sensitive skin, this one is fragrance free and is hypoallergenic. So I have sensitive skin and allergies, so this is great for me. Actually, I never noticed this. It says lift stains and eliminates odors. I had no idea that this could do that. Now that I'm reading this bottle more carefully for you guys, I am noticing that, which is great. But yeah, no, like if you know, turmeric leaves crazy stains and it stains instantly, and I have actually used this to clean up what should have been a stain on our carpets once. It was at my parents' house. Little story time here. It was at my parents' house. My sister was breaking up a bowl of like chickpeas, but it was made in like a chickpea curry style with turmeric in it, so it's very yellow, and it spilled all over the carpet at the top of the stairs, on the like landing, and yeah, it should have stained. However, using this and some elbow grease with like just a little bit of rubbing, we were actually able to make sure that it didn't stain. Like, no one is gonna know that there was a spill there at all. That is how good this is. I've used this to take out like curry stains from like hoodies and clothes. I even used this actually on this very couch to lift a henna stain. Like, it wasn't like a dried henna stain. I don't know if anything can take that out. However, like, it was my friend's wedding and we were touching up her henna, and yes, of course we do it on my white couch, but we accidentally got a little bit of like henna right on the couch. We noticed it instantly and immediately picked it up before it could leave a stain. Obviously it still leaves a little bit of a mark, however this thing got the remainder of that mark out. No one's gonna know that there was ever a henna stain on there. You can't tell. If I'm the one that cleaned it up, and if I went back to look for it, I would not be able to find it myself. Like, that's how good this thing works. And it's like, it's not more expensive. Like, it's eco-friendly, and a lot of eco-friendly products do end up costing more, especially the ones that work, but I found that this one works better than a lot of other products that I've used, and it does not cost more. It is pretty much the same, if not a little bit cheaper than your generic branded products, which is amazing. I love it. I have recommended this to so many people already, and everyone that has used this loves this. So this is what I'm going to be using as a spot cleaner all over the couch, wherever I see like little marks and stains. I am going to focus on mostly this area where we do sit. My husband and I both sit on this corner more, and like, it's not like a stain, but you can tell that it's a little bit dirtier over here. It has like a little bit of a brownish look. I don't know if it shows on the camera, but I can see it with the naked eye. So I'm actually going to use this cleaner just in this area to freshen it up, to get any of those like brown marks out. Oh, and I've used this also on the same couch on the other side. I had a guest over once who did not clean their hands after eating very well, and they went and touched the couch, and you could see visible fingerprints. They're not there anymore. That's how amazing this thing is. So I'm lucky. I actually don't have any other spots to clean on here. I think most of the other spots were just on the cushions, or on the cushion covers, which are now in the wash. Once they come out of the wash, if I find any more spots, I will use this on those. However, I don't think there will be any, and I don't see anything else on the back of the couch. Lucky me. So like, all these little decor pieces, all the souvenir, is not stuff that I regularly clean on a weekly or monthly basis. Spring cleaning is when I take my time to wipe through them so that they don't collect too much dust. I am just using the Attitude all-purpose cleaner and disinfectant. I'm not spraying it on all of the product. I'm just spraying it on my cloth here, my microfiber cloth, and then I'm just going to wipe everything down with this. I do have a code for you guys. It will give you an exclusive extra 10% off. So if there's a sale going on and you use my code, actually it's not a code, it's a link. Use the link. I'll put it in the description box below. You guys can get 10% off on any of the Attitude Living products. Just anything. Once you open, you just use my link, and I do make a commission off of it. So if you do purchase with the link, thank you so much. But no, this thing actually works. You will have seen me using this all over my house. Various Attitude cleaning products in the bathroom, in the kitchen. I do circulate between a few different products, but this is definitely one of the ones in my rotation, and it is a disinfectant cleaner, not just like a regular cleaner, so you know that it's going to kill as many of those germs. It says kills 99.99% of the bacteria, so you know you're not going to have any viruses, any germs left over, no bacteria, no critters with this thing. And I am using the thyme and citrus scented one, which it's got a really nice light scent, so you're not going to have a lingering smell left over. But citrus is one of those smells that bugs don't like, so if you're using a cleaning product with a citrus smell in it, the likelihood of getting bugs coming in after using it is reduced a lot, because they're not going to want to come near the smell. It's like a deterrent for them. And like, we live in a world where bugs come in. I'm not saying like I have bugs in my house, but I'm saying like you're gonna see a spider here or there anyways, or even fruit flies or mosquitoes in the summertime. So for things like that, this is great. I always do try to use a citrusy scent around the house, or a peppermint one is another one that's really good at like deterring bugs as well, if you can't find a citrusy smell. But yeah, love this cleaning product. I've been using it for all my spring cleaning this month so far, and yeah, link will be in the description box for you guys.
I've been falling for you knee deep, been losing my mind, but you don't wanna see me, you're playing for time. I know inside, I'm bringing you everything you need in your life. I can't decide if you might be everything I need in life.
Thank you for joining me for today's spring clean of the living and dining rooms. Even small resets make such a big difference, and I hope this video helped you feel inspired to tackle your own space. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and come back for more realistic cleaning and homemaking motivation. See you in the next one.